What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Gerald from Bank of Gerald here with another video update. Today is Monday, October the 10th, 2022, and today we're going to jump back in here and talk about automated capital, right? And you know, we try to separate and make sure we're being as specific to the PAMM that we're talking about. Of course, it is in that Envi broker that we also talk about a lot here on BOJ. It is one of the brokers that we have the most of our capital in, spread out in between different PAMMs, and automated capital is definitely one of the ones that got us started on that track with success with NVFX. So we're going to talk about a few things that are dealing with automated capital and NVFX, of course. Before I get started, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice, and I am not your financial advisor. I'm just a dude on YouTube showing you guys how I'm cranking out that crypto in many different platforms. Nothing more, nothing less than that. Now, if you like this content, go ahead and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. If you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, make sure you hit the notification bell as well. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to touch on one thing just really quickly. For those of you that have been sharing Opportunity Automated Capital with others, you may be a link share out there, and you're waiting on some of the commissions. One portion of the commission is supposed to hit today. Now, if you don't know what I'm talking about, don't even worry about it. But one portion of the commission that we were supposed to receive on Friday is supposed to come today. And then, of course, we get our full 2 weeks this weekend. So we've got a little bit of a double whammy about to come. So hopefully it says some good things. And, of course, we're going to talk about it here on the channel. I always love to be as transparent about that as I can, because you never know who may want to take on sharing these opportunities with the world on their own and taking their own journey. So, you know, I put that out there. But anyway, getting back on topic. So automated capital. Let's get into the Telegram really quickly, and let's try to recap what we have missed over the last few days. So we're going to go back on up. We're going to back on up to the 7th. All right, let's do that. I believe we did talk about the NFP non-farm payroll, which is high USD news. Okay, so they talked about on that morning of the 7th. Good morning, AC community. Remember, we didn't trade today because of NFP non-farm payroll. That news. We are currently 9-0 in trading days. All right, now this is of course 9-0 since that big fall off that they had. So that's a nice way to put it. It's still in a recovery scenario, but let's not forget, for those of us that have been in automated capital, it took a big dip, so it is recovering from that. I have made my own personal decision to stick it out because, you know, I had over 30,000 in here, but of course, in my mind, I was following the rules that I set for myself, and I never put anything I wasn't willing to lose in order to gain. And with this being a PAM account, it makes it a little bit different than putting that much in a hype. This actually has the ability to climb back. It has the ability to trade and climb back. It's that transparent. It's on a broker. Like, there's a lot of things that show us that it's working its way back. So, of course, I just wanted to touch on that. It's 9-0, of course, since that fall off that they had. They talk about how all the algorithms will be turned back on Sunday when markets open. Of course, this is right before the weekend, okay? So then they asked who's pumped for the next week. 85% said, of course, let's make these gains. 5% said signing up with AC in the next few days. 10% said watching from the sideline. And everybody has a right to do whatever. But I'm going to give a little fire emoji. And, of course, I said, let's make these gains, baby. Let's go. Let's go. So, of course, October the 8th, right? Good morning, AC community. Welcome all new members and investors to Automated Capital. Of course, there's new people coming in. They're trying to catch this recovery phase. Some people were waiting on the sideline when it took its dip, all right? So, and that's, hey, good for them. Clap it up for them. The patience worked out for them, I guess. But on the plus side for us, we don't have to pay any performance fees till our accounts come back to where they're supposed to be. So that's pretty cool. Anyways, welcome all new members, all that, yada, yada. Remember, if you're a new investor that plugged in Friday or today, we won't accept your deposit until tonight, 8 p.m. Eastern time, all right? So they're keeping everyone updated in this group. I do leave the link for this group. This is the new group, all right? So those of you that saw that the group changed and it became a new group. There's already over 2,000 subscribers in this group. It is in the description of the video. All you got to do is click show more, scroll on down, and you'll see probably NVFX or Automated Capital. Then you'll see the Telegram group for Automated Capital. All right. They're pumped for the new week. If you're a new investor, this was something else posted on the 8th. You want to upgrade, please DM us. They give the link for their support on Telegram. All right, so you don't have to feel like you're being scammed right here in this official group. This is the official Telegram. All right, Now, they do make sure people understand that Telegram is wild, wild west, ladies and gentlemen. If you're not paying attention, if you're not clicking the right things, I don't mean to scare anyone, but there's plenty of people that have been taken advantage of financially on Telegram, all right? So please be diligent, follow the rules, pay attention to what you're doing and who you're talking to, and of course, they put their own disclaimer saying they will never contact you first and ask you for money. If anybody starts asking you for money and sending them crypto and all that stuff outside of the actual platform itself that's there to do that, don't do it. Just a general rule. All right, so they say they just say, you know, DM them if you want to upgrade. Have a blessed day, right? They talk about how they hit 1,900 subscribers, which is great. They have a link tree here, right? So if you're in the group, here's a quick guide to help you get started. This link tree will send you to a place to help you get all the information you need to get started in this opportunity, automated capital, all right? All new investors today or yesterday, your deposits have been approved. Getting on to the 9th, markets opened in 4 hours. So this was yesterday. So Sunday night is when the markets open. And of course, they were talking about they're currently 9-0 in trading days. Of course, to preface that, since the fallout, just to make sure everyone understands. And in 12 hours, then you can upgrade your current account, just keeping us all updated. So they do a great job of keeping us updated. So even if I'm not doing a video, you guys can hop right in here in the Telegram group and stay updated, because that's what they do, all right? They keep everyone updated, all right? So they just hit 2,000 subscribers today. We're going to clap it up for them. Of course, they're in the rebuild. They had, I think, over 5,000 in their last group. So they're trying to get back to that and beyond. Profits have been earned for the new day already. So you can go and at 5 o'clock is when the daily report is usually dropped. You'll be able to see that. Now, for those of you that missed last week's final daily report, I'll go back up to it because I don't believe I talked about it. So let's talk about it. For the October 6th, which I believe it was that Friday. I will just confirm so I know what I'm talking about. 6th was the Thursday. All right, so it doesn't look like there was a daily report on Friday the 7th. But let's go back to as far as we can, all right? So for the 6th, 1.26 for the day, 5.5 for the week, and so far 5.5 for the month of October. So, you know, we'll clap that up. It's good to see it on the rebound. It's great to see it on the rebound, all right? So we're excited about that. Like I said in the beginning of the video, for those of you that are expecting some commissions, they should be hitting today. And then, of course, you get our full 2 weeks of commissions on Friday. For those of you that aren't sharing this opportunity, don't even worry about that. The passive part is probably what you're most focused on. And for that, you have to just go and look in your accounts. And one thing I will mention about this opportunity that is different than the NOVATECH and the funds and different things of that nature, right? You have the opportunity to see what this does every single day as it's doing it. Now, that's for some people, that's a good thing. For some people, they can't handle it. So you have to decide which part of the fence you want to be on, all right? Because there's plenty of money to be made out here passively, but people can drive themselves crazy if they see a whole lot of red and they don't know exactly what they're looking at. Whereas, you know, some opportunities like a NOVATECH or some or funds, they give you a weekly number. You know it's going to come out on Friday. They give you that number. It is what it is. This isn't giving you the opportunity to see what it's doing on a minute-by-minute basis. So if you can't handle it, maybe consider sitting in and forgetting it. I'm not telling anybody what to do, but I know if I was a person that couldn't handle seeing all the red and different things of that nature, I might just want to sit in and forget it. But that does not mean that you don't mind your business and stay informed about what's going on. That's why there's a Telegram group that drops information all the time. You can jump in there and see how things are going while maybe saving yourself the headache of watching all the red and green go through on NVFX. Now, those of you that are traders, you're used to that. So, you know, do what you're going to do. Actually, I suggest everyone do you. Whatever you is, do that. I encourage that, all right? Just giving the vice versa there. But anyway, I don't even know if that's called vice versa, but whatever. With that being said, this is one opportunity that I am pretty heavily invested in. And, of course, we're excited about what its rebound can do for us here at BOJ. Of course, being a part of the broker and sharing this opportunity brings us an opportunity to earn actively as well. Still don't quite understand it, but I ain't gonna be sending those checks back. So they're gonna come to my wallet. All right. Anyway, with that being said, please put your 2FA on all the platforms that will allow you and all your wallets, because crypto is indeed the wild, wild west, y'all. If you ain't strapped, you're bound to get hacked. Ask me how I know. It's not very fun at all. If you like this content, go ahead and hit the subscribe button. If you haven't already, if you want to be updated and notified about everything going on here at BOJ, just make sure you hit the notification bell as well. I will see you guys on the next one. This is Automated Capital on NVFX, the broker. Peace out.